Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Julie and you are joining me on a super special video. We are out on the field today. We are doing a little shopping session at my favorite HomeGoods. We're shopping for Kelly's living room, my dining room makeover. I've got Khalees with me, the baby in tow, my team on deck. Let's go shopping. I know everyone has a love-hate relationship with HomeGoods out there. There are a few things that I always buy at HomeGoods, and there are some aisles that I always steer clear of. So the goal today is to show you all of my favorite things at HomeGoods, the best things to buy, the worst things to buy, and all of those little items in between that are great for filler furniture, but maybe not for your forever home. I love to shop wall mirrors at HomeGoods. Sometimes you find something like really amazing for your walls or even like a complete floor length mirror. What you want to stay away from is some of the decorative trims. Sometimes it can look a little cheap, it can look a little inexpensive, and then sometimes you unearth something that's so fabulous that it becomes an actual statement piece for your entry. Like this, I love this. Kelly! I love this for you. Oh my gosh, we need two though. There's this one. This would be so beautiful on that entry console on both sides, but we need two. Let's see what else. This is really pretty too. I mean, it has this very kind of earthy effect, but what I don't love about it is that it has this kind of gloss to it. So if everything else was matte, the glaze would look really beautiful. But I kind of want to see some color like this. This is so pretty. And there's two, and it's only $60. This is really cute. What do you think? Yeah. I find the most awesome lamps at HomeGoods. You want to look for really natural organic materials, natural woods, natural metals, some brass elements. I love the marble based lamps. What you want to stay away from is kind of the acrylic looking pieces. Those look cheap, they yellow over time. I'm not a really huge fan of multicolored lamps. I think it's a little bit more difficult to match. So if you score a pair, always buy a pair. As far as furniture goes, there are a couple things that I absolutely love, and there are some things that I feel you should stay away from. Like these brass and blue velvet chairs. I mean, they're very trendy, super on trend, which also means that they're not a very timeless classic look. But if you're choosing something like this club chair, I think this is really great for filler furniture. You can plop this in between bay windows. You could put this in your living room with like a really beautiful sectional. I love that it has a little bit of pattern to it to kind of break up the monotony of neutral, which is a really great score. It's timeless, it's classic, it has really clean, beautiful lines. Stay away from too trendy furniture like cheap brass. This coated brass finish almost always comes off over time. You need to also inspect all of the furniture. This isn't real leather, this is a vinyl, so this vinyl will degrade over time as well. Stay away from too many patterns, especially when the seams of the pattern don't match up. That is a dead giveaway that this is really poorly made. I love this mid-century style bench. I mean, it's such a clean, classic look. I love that it's sectioned off into 3 separate pieces. It makes it look very high-end and designer. It's even got a 5th leg in the middle for extra support. What a stunning little piece. And at $199, what a steal. I love this piece. Anytime you're looking at anything with pattern, just remember that you just want a full piece of fabric, not something that's sectioned off and the seams don't match. I could totally see this in a girl's room or even the entry. I mean, it's such a beautiful take on chinoiserie, and this is really perfect for spring as well. I love looking for rugs at HomeGoods. I've actually found a lot of really great rugs. What you want to look for is handmade items made in India, 100% wool. Stay away from synthetic fibers, poly fibers, unless of course you're looking to replace it. Those are super hard to clean. They never hold up. Oh, I love this. 8x10, handmade, made in India. It's 100% wool. Actually, I really love this for the girls' room, and I'm looking for an 8x10 in neutral tones. This could be perfect. Art is really a hit or miss. I mean, this is like something I would never get, but I actually love getting kids art. It's really cute to kind of line the walls with symmetrical frames in kind of the same types of prints and patterns. So this is super cute. This is really cute to add color. This is kind of that same family, but you definitely want to steer clear of word art. No word art, no graphic prints. I mean, this is pretty. I love that it almost has a 3-dimensional quality to it. It's textured, it's really neutral, made of paper. I love textural art. I think this is so pretty. This is a very kind of trendy look right now with that kind of joint compound and that spackled look. This is something you could definitely DIY, but it's also pretty inexpensive. So at $50, you could fill up a pretty large portion of the wall. Drapery is also one of those other things that are hit or miss. Unfortunately, they only come in like 84-inch or 96-inch panels. Sometimes you could really score with 120-inch panels, which is a little bit taller at 10 feet. But for the most part, these are prefabricated, so they're smaller panels, shorter widths, and you never really can span an entire like sliding door treatment with panels that are pre-made. This could be really cute for a kid's room or even like a sunroom. I kind of really love this stripe pattern, and there's a bunch, so you could really line an entire wall's worth. I love sourcing kitchenware, especially the really solid wood pieces or the natural marble. It really elevates your kitchen and makes it look very high-end, designer chic. Stay away from the word art. Stay away from the ceramic pineapples. I would also stay away from anything that's too themey. Yes, you might have a coastal home, but it doesn't mean that I need to see nautical themed tchotchkes everywhere. I love getting cutting boards here. I mean, they come in all shapes and sizes. There's like serving platters. There's different ones that you can kind of layer and stack on top of each other. This one's so pretty. It looks really vintage, aged, antique. Love this as like a serving platter. Cute. I also love to shop in this cutting board section for things that you could use in the bathroom for storage and organization. I mean, you can kind of use this to corral like a tissue box, even cotton swabs, ponytail holders. This is so cute and chic on a countertop. I was looking for a new wine bottle rack for my dining room shelves. The one that I had before was actually just a hand-me-down. It looks a little too farmhouse. I want something a little bit more chic, a little bit more modern. I love this mixed material with the steel and the wood. This is really chic, but maybe I need 12 instead of 6. I almost never purchase glassware or dishware at HomeGoods because they don't come in multiple sets. I mean, what if you break something? How are you going to restock it when they only have so many? How do I feel about home decor at HomeGoods? As you can see, the options are endless. I mean, there's a lot of mishmash of items here, but every so often you'll find a diamond in the rough, like this. This is such a beautiful, heavy piece. It looks like it's marble, and for $11, what an absolute steal. I could see this standing alone on a shelfie. I can kind of see this as like a bookend. If I found another piece, that would be perfect for the bookshelf, but even standing alone, this is so pretty. I love this too. This is stone, made in Africa. Love this. We're now in the garden section, and as you can see, there are a ton of faux florals. You definitely want to stay away from faux florals because they collect a lot of dust, they look cheap. I mean, if you're not going to maintain them and upkeep them, it's not a good idea, and especially for feng shui standards as well. If they don't look like the real thing, it's better that you don't use them at all. I do, however, love the planter section at HomeGoods. I mean, this is a plastic composite piece, but it looks like ceramic, doesn't it? I would stay away from the too graphic or too printed or patterned planters. For me, the plant is the star in the show. It's sometimes not about the planter, so I typically like the textured pieces, the neutral pieces, so it could be all about the indoor plant. I love getting baskets here. I mean, they come in all shapes and sizes. I use it everywhere from the bathroom to the dining room, the living room. Living room is great for pieces like this, where you can throw throws and throw pillows in it. You can kind of hide all of your junk in plain sight, which is what I absolutely love. Anytime you find baskets, always get 2 of the same thing. That symmetry is really going to make for a really beautiful composition. I love getting throw blankets and throw pillows here. I mean, the assortment is just outrageous. There's always every single type of color, pattern, texture you can imagine. They've got some really great pieces for awesome prices. This one's made in Portugal, so a lot of these pieces are also imported, and they're really well made. You want to stay away from, of course, patterns. I love these nuppy textures. This is really great on like an all neutral bedscape. Sometimes you have to watch out for those super nubby textures because sometimes they could come apart like that. Throw pillows are really great because you can kind of just grab them out and mix and match it according to whatever your color palette is. So if you're going for like a coastal kind of look, I love this kind of soft blue, even mixed in with something a little bit more textured. That's it for today's video. I hope you had fun shopping with me at HomeGoods. Like I said, HomeGoods is a hit or miss. If you've scored on one really major piece, to me that is a win. I love HomeGoods because I grew up thrift shopping, so to me it's like a thrift lover's dream. If you like this type of content, please give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and let me know what is your best score from HomeGoods ever. Share this video with anyone you know who's looking to shop HomeGoods best and worst list, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click that little notification bell to be notified of new videos that we drop every single Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.